Personal story segment tonight. A recent trend in marketing has people like Valerie Bertinelli, Marie Osmond, Kathy Ireland all showing off their newfound bodies. Now, all these ladies are mothers, and Miss Bertinelli is perhaps the most dramatic. But there has been criticism of her and other women who are marketing themselves this way. Joining us now from Los Angeles, Fox News analyst Tammy, and from San Francisco, the purveyor of the NoNonsenseMan.com, NoNonsenseMan.com, Mark Rudolph, doesn't like this trend at all. So what's the matter with mothers, Mr. Rudolph, taking pride in their bodies and, you know, demonstrating their weight loss or their fitness or whatever?
I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with us indulging them. I mean, it's ridiculous. A couple of weeks ago, FoxNews.com had hot bikini moms on there with Denise Richards and Brooke Burke. Why do we care about this? If divorced fathers would behave like this, they would never, ever get custody of their children.
All right, so let me...
You know, it's almost as if...
Well, let me jump in here. So you're asking me why men care about good-looking women in bikinis? Is that what you're asking me here, Mark?
No, that's not... Bill, women can run around naked, first of all, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. But why are we making it a story all the time? Every time a mother wants to lose weight, she has to get a spread on a magazine. Sure, she gets the space on FoxNews.com.
Isn't it a role model?
We're doing a story about it.
Isn't it, you know, encouraging other women to drop the weight, live healthier lives? Isn't that what it's all about?
Yeah, but why don't they just do that naturally? It's, you know what's interesting? It's almost as if every one of these women is carrying an estrogen coin with an E on either side. One day she flips it and she's exploited. The next day she flips it and she's empowered. Whatever she says. And men have to just, they think they have to go along with it, but every one of these men who goes along with it is just Neville Chamberlain appeasing her. And it leads to bad consequences.
Well, it's a fascinating argument. I have to say, I don't think it's been made perhaps for a couple of millennia. But the truth of the matter is, look, we're living in, it is an image-based society. Look, we're all on television right now. We've got makeup on before we came on. The truth of the matter is there's a big difference between what Valerie Bertinelli is doing, a young woman who struggled with weight all her life, to inspire other women, which is inspiring, versus the use of a woman to be used as an object as next week's dish rag. I mean, this is about context and intent. I think most people understand that. And if we're going to be in an image-based society, I would prefer to see, but by the way, of course, as we would all acknowledge, the problem is not the woman's body. It is the context and who's using it. And I think it's incredibly empowering for women to say, you can get healthy, look at what I've done, and inspire other women to do the same thing.
But there is, as Mr. Rudolph pointed out, a bit of exploitation to this, not by perhaps Ms. Bertinelli and any other women, although she's getting paid handsomely, but by media that takes this and throws it up there. And you know, this is what troubles me the most about it, because adults I don't care about, but teenage girls, they think that they got to look like Jennifer Aniston. They starve themselves.
Well,
this image is presented to them.
This is where I disagree with you, Bill.
No, but actually, the Bertinelli image is actually, the Bertinelli image counteracts that. She has a real woman's body. This is not a Kate Moss situation. And I'll recall, and I will refer back to the Olympics, I've seen Michael Phelps on quite a few magazine covers and on television with a Speedo on that's the size of a rubber band. So there's a lot of men out there doing a lot of stuff, exposing themselves. And look, the human body is beautiful. Remember, it's context, and I think that if we all have a decent point of view, we can tell the difference.
All right, I'll give Rudolph the last word. God help me. Go ahead, Mark.
I really don't. I don't agree with your last point, Bill, because women are always complaining that men are objectifying them. They're objectifying themselves. There's a section on FoxNews.com for, you know, Pop-Tarts. And look what happens. They're always getting a pass. And we have legislation coming out of Congress right now that's going to allow women, allegedly, to blame men for causing emotional distress. They'll get employment for life. It's called the SAFE Act, H.R. 739. It's the same thing. If a woman says it's exploitation, it's exploitation. If she says it's empowerment, it's empowerment. It's ridiculous. Why are we paying attention to this?
All right,
if a woman wants to lose weight, great.
Nature.
Let her go lose weight.
All right, it's human nature to pay attention to weight loss and self-improvement. That's just human nature. All right, good, very good debate. You didn't attack each other. You didn't yell and scream. I love that. Let me be the idiot, okay? Because that comes naturally to me.